All right, today we're going to show off, I'm actually going to, in this one segment, I'll try to cut it up so it's not long for you. It's 3 different units made by Teeter Inversion. We sell everything that Teeter makes, which is a great name, just to say Teeter, 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 Teeter. Sounds like a 3-year-old learning to go to the bathroom or something, but it's a great name. This company's been around since we opened in 1981. As a matter of fact, in 1981, we had the first inversion boots, and you used to climb up the wall and hook your feet to them when we were young, and that was the coolest thing ever. And Richard Gere wore them, and whatever that movie was, Richard Gere was in. And they're just the best company, period. There's nobody else in the game with them, and it's the only inversion tables that we sell. Our focus at Southfit is to we kind of stick with the best. We're the only equipment store in 2 counties around here, and so we kind of just try to let that be our game. We sell the really good stuff. So I'm going to show 2 things a little more in depth because I don't know that we've ever shown them. We've shown inversion tables several times on the show, and most people are familiar with them, but if you've never seen a DEX, this is a DEX. I'm standing from. It's just a great piece of equipment. It's decompression and extension is what it stands for, DEX. These were, I thought it was clever, and I'm going to let the guy show you some stuff as I read. But basically all you do is you get on it and you flip over, and you can do hyperextensions, but you can also just hang. It doesn't take up very much room. This is actually a commercial unit. You can put in a commercial gym. And then I'm going to show you this other one just to show it to you. It's the XL. Quite a bit more expensive, but it's made for big, giant, tall people or over 300-pound people. This one's for us normal, in that normal shorter range. This is basketball players and giant people, football players. The first thing I can tell you about this is it relieves back pain. Why does it relieve back pain? Well, your whole life, everything's pushing down on you. You take any one of these units and you invert, and it takes the pressure off your spinal column. Most chiropractors will tell you these are great. Most orthopedic surgeons will tell you they're great because it's not, it's really not rocket science, but it's very clever. One of the things about the 2 DEX units is, like, I've had both hips replaced, and this is almost more comfortable with me in some ways because it doesn't seem to put as much pull on my hips, and it's more just in my spine. I also like to be able to do the crunches and the hyperextensions, and I'll show you that in a minute. It rehydrates discs. Clinical studies show that inverted decompression increases the space between the vertebrae, allowing the rehydration of the soft tissue in the disc, increasing nutrients plugging through. So again, gravity's pulling us down. We flip upside down, and we'll let gravity work for us instead of against us. It reduces nerve pressure. My wife's got pinched nerves on her back, horrible back pain. This has helped her not have to have surgery. It realigns the spine. Gently, it's like traction. It's quite simple. It's like gentle traction. It relaxes tense muscles. Flexibility improves just by being inverted and getting used to that feeling, and you relax into it. It eases stress. Studies have shown that actually being inverted helps to decrease stress, especially in your neck and in your shoulders, and that's important because all of us are working at keyboards. We're driving a lot more than we ever did. It improves all your joint health because of the reversing gravity and the blood flow. It increases all of your joint health. This has got a double whammy. Constantly when we're talking about back pain, we're talking about increasing the strength of your core, increasing the flexibility, and decompression of the spine. All 3 of these do all 3 of those things, so that's what helps you begin. It's just the best. There's nobody else even in the game with Teeter. And this is one of those things where if you don't, there's a whole song that says, if you don't know me by now, you're never ever going to know me. If you don't know me well enough to know that you trust me to tell you the good stuff, then you probably need to go back to bed and flip channels.